Hola, ¿qué tal muchachos? ¿Cómo están? Espero que estén todos muy bien y aquí les traigo otro capítulo de The Witcher 3. Vamos a continuar esta campaña y vamos a seguir aquí en la zona de Skellige haciendo las misiones que tengamos disponibles. A ver, como misiones secundarias, ¿qué tenemos? Tenemos, bueno, excepto las misiones de Went, no las voy a hacer. Solo voy a hacer las misiones secundarias que valgan la pena. Por ejemplo, este contrato hijo desaparecido, los contratos, eh, dragón, ok. Saben que vamos a continuar en esta oportunidad con la historia principal. Vamos a hacer esta de Patito Feo. No, ok, quieres llevarte a Uma. Las primeras caricias del mar, esto es novigrado. Pero esto ya es del DLC. Así que vamos a hacer esta, la de Patito Feo. Ok. No, ¿cómo es que era el mundo? Aquí. Tenemos que ir acá. Belén, tierra de nadie. Y tenemos que dirigirnos acá. Vale. Percha del cuervo.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the
Sí, porque ya hice todas las misiones secundarias que me quedaban en Skellige. Ahora me quedan puros contratos, búsqueda de tesoros y cosas sin importancia para la historia principal. Así que eso lo podré hacer después. Lo haré después con calma. Pero de verdad que quiero continuar con la historia principal porque es muy interesante y no... Hace rato que no hago nada de historia principal. Vamos allá. Uf. Nunca me canso de decir que este juego se ve brutal. Tic tac, tic tac, tic tac. Bueno, vamos a tener que buscar. Dile al sargento que quieres llevarte a Uma. Uma es como el engendro este que tenían aquí encerrado. El varón lo tenía ¿cómo se llama? De bufón. Ok. Aquí, tac. Y ya estamos acá. Vamos a hablar con el sargento.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Believe you meant to say you've come to ask my permission to take him. I am in charge now, so...
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you, you can try to stop me. But then I'll bring your enlightened reign to an end, an abrupt and premature end.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Ok, vamos allá. Ahorita recuerdo por qué fue que no hice esta misión. Y es que al hacerla había fallado una misión de Jennifer. Porque, bueno, la historia avanzaba y hacía que se cancelara esa misión. Pero bueno, ya dice, creo que hice todo lo que tenía que hacer. Así que vamos
I'm
aquí
taking
a
Uma.
continuar.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door, now.
Tirando del hilo. Esa es la que tengo que hacer, coño. por eso que la había cancelado. Primero fue la misión de Jennifer y ahora esta de tirando del hilo. Tengo que buscar cómo continuar esa misión de tirando del hilo. Ya va. A ver. Tengo que hacer esa misión. Ok, aquí estamos en Vísima.
Yep, I did.
No, but
Would you
Geralt.
now?
Siri,
I gave you. I hope
listen.
it's it. Listen, you
This
can you
of a dandelion.
Yes.
the D.
Wouldn't count.
That what?
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Oh, and
Don't worry.
take him.
Wait. Here.
I'm on.
Ah,
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma,
tengo que cancelar todo esto y hacerlo de nuevo. Tengo que cargar y terminar la misión de tirando del hilo porque si no, no quiero fallar esa misión.
And you?
Y estamos de nuevo en Kaer Morhen. Ay, Dios. Quisiera poder abrir el menú y cancelar esto.
So, I should.
No me quiero spoilear aquí con la historia. Ok, vamos a darle cargar rápidamente. Vamos acá.
his long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Ni siquiera recuerdo de qué se trata esa misión de tirando del hilo. Pero vamos a ver ahorita de qué se trata. Porque... misiones. ¿Dónde está tirando del hilo? Misiones secundarias. El amo de la arena. Contratos de brujo. Pero no puede ser, no me aparece aquí. Búsqueda de tesoros. No, esto no es. Completada fracaso. Misiones principales. Aquí no es. Misiones secundarias. Tirando del hilo, aquí está. Reúnete con Lambert en la posada de ninguna parte. ¿Dónde será esa mierda, coño? A ver. Ah, ok, es para acá. Vamos a reunirnos con Lambert a ver de qué se trata esta misión. Hace tiempísimo que la tenía ahí a un lado. No la había querido completar. Ok, aquí estamos. Vamos para allá. De camino a ver a Lambert. Lambert es un brujo que sale desde la primera entrega de Witcher. Un brujo de la misma escuela de Kaer Morhen, la escuela del lobo. Ok, aquí, ¿no? Leer. La posada de ninguna parte. Es aquí. De mierda está Lambert. Aquí está.
What the hell took you?
Pretty likely Carradine lives in Novigrad, and he never severed ties with Hammond. They're actually in business together.
Learned something too. He trades in live goods on the sly. Owns a ship called the Pearl of the Coast. Runs between here and Skellige. Changed his name too, to Roland Truger, who officially is a respected Novigrad trader and philanthropist. Has a residence in Gildorf.
Nos vemos en la puerta de su casa. Vamos a ver a Carradine.
All right, let's pay Carradine a visit.
Think I know how to get in. I got a plan.
If your plan doesn't include dealing with an escort of guardsmen, best revise it. Calm now. Let them start it.
You're expected. Come in.
Niño tan feo, tiene la nariz como un tomate.
Make yourselves at home.
He's a witcher.
Very true. Allow me to introduce my wife Letitia and my two little tots. You know who I am and I've heard of you. You've been asking many questions about me. That always draws my attention.
What school do you come out of?
That of the cat. So few of us left.
Witchers can't have children.
But they can have wards, or take in a woman along with her children, embrace them as their own.
I could understand a witcher becoming a hired assassin, but a merchant?
Why ever not? Not one among us doesn't dream of changing our life. I simply did not stop at dreaming. They say no witcher has ever died in his bed. I aim to be the first.
Remains to be seen.
My friend needs to talk to you.
Lads, take the children and Letitia and leave us. Our guests wish to speak to me. I'm all ears.
Talk to him, Geralt. If I do, first word he says to me, I'll lose it and throttle the fucker.
Your wife know who you were?
We are thoroughly honest with one another, harbor no secrets. She prays for me each day. You know what? I think it's working.
Fucking hell.
Relax, Lambert.
I confessed all just before we pledged to marry one another. Began a new life that day, with a clean slate.
Nice place you got.
As it turned out, I have a flair for enterprise. Now I have coin enough to provide my family with the finer things in life.
With some left over for philanthropy.
Miss Marabella's institute does not scorn small donations. Neither does the city's Widows and Orphans Relief Fund, amongst others.
Remember Aiden? A witcher. Murdered in Elander. Guessing the killers were paid well.
I remember him as I remember all the others, with the deepest regret. Yet Aiden was different in a way. Contrary to rumor, we did not set out to kill him. We were forced to when he attacked us.
What's your version of this story?
Aiden had accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Duke's daughter. He took the coin, bungled the job, then left, once the girl passed on.
You lie.
We were not to kill him, we were debt collectors. He'd spent the coin already, so we demanded his swords. When he refused, tempers flared. Vienne, positioned as a sniper, lost her nerve. Hit Aiden square in the eye. Later, she devised her own version of the story. To silence her guilt, I expect.
I've heard enough.
What now?
Tu remordimiento es falso. Es demasiado tarde para arrepentirte. Te dejaremos en paz.
Maybe you've changed, maybe not. To me and Lambert, it doesn't matter.
You killed Aiden. Fuck your new life. I don't believe in giving second chances.
Vamos a intentar salvarlo, a ver qué pasa. Espero que Lambert... pero es que Lambert es mi amigo. No quiero después... Vamos a matarlo.
Do what you want, Lambert. Your friend, your vengeance.
Been waiting a long time for this.
And I don't aim to die.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Ok, diagrama hereditario. Piedra rúnica de triga
Thanks for your
inferior.
help, Geralt.
You're welcome.
Want to talk about it?
No.
See you later. Someday.
So long, Lambert.
Bueno. Matamos al tipo este. A ver qué nos dejó. Montante no grado, bomba dimerita, colmena, ok. Carguémonos de esta mierda. Primeras caricias del mal. No, esto es para el DLC. Así que ¿qué otra misión podemos hacer? Misiones secundarias. Un juego peligroso. ¿Consiguen las cartas? No. Cartas de Gwent. No quiero. No voy a hacer nada de Gwent. Gana la carta de Vivaldi. Encuentra la escriba. Torneo de Wind. Perla negra. Reúnete con Nida junto al puente del río que hay en el norte de Arirborn. De esto. A ver. Bueno, cuando llegue allá voy a hacer más bien la misión de Uma o esa, la que iba a hacer al principio. A ver si me deja hacerla, si no me jode en alguna misión o algo. Ok. Aquí tendríamos que ir a dónde. A la isla de Skellige para hacer esa misión. Pero no, vamos a ir a Novigrado. ¿Dónde es que está? Oxenfurt. No, este es Oxenfurt. Por lado de los canteros. Percha del Cuervo aquí. Creo que es ahí. Sí. Vamos a llevarnos a Urma o a Uma.
Daddy says you killed the beast that was eating folks.
Ya después haré la misión de Nidas en Skellige. Que me toca hacer varias misiones en Skellige que dejé ahí. Más que todo contratos y esas cosas. A ver. Tenemos que hablar con el sargento. Que está aquí.
Need to talk to you.
About
Uma, gonna take him with me.
believe you meant to say you've come to ask my permission to take him. I am in charge now, so
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me. But then I'll bring your enlightened reign to an end. An abrupt and premature end.
think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Ok, vamos allá. El jefe del establo está por allá al fondo. Uy, su puta madre.
I'm taking Uma.
There.
Sergeant.
Bring him.
No. Not about to bring him back. Open the door. Now. Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on.
Uy, el caballo le va a meter un patadón.
What the? Quit playing around. Let's go. Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
¿Y ahora qué querrá ese cabrón? Coño. Qué fastidioso ese tipo.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
No courtesies needed? Perfect. But remember, I'm not your soldier, or page, or dog, so don't give me any orders.
Would you prefer I order my guards? Look around. I need only beckon.
Geralt.
Now report.
Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
Where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron
Yes, I know my vassals.
who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt. Again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Dorn Eptened Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
Ok. ¿Qué será que le decimos?
Fine.
This audience is over. Till the next.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretusa called into the dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it. Unlike some others, I know.
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt? We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here. Probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Ok. Ahora estamos en Kaer Morhen, una semana más tarde.
Oh there, Roach. Forktails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
away quite a while.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forked tail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Jennifer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
Lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Jennifer found more important things for them to do.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see you. Jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. And she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
She's gotta have a good reason.
More than one, most likely. In any case, she's set her mind on something. Needs us to stay out of her way, mostly.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she... Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture. So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
Ok. Ayuda a Jennifer a arreglar el megascopio. Ni siquiera le presté atención a lo que estaba diciendo. ¿Cómo se llama? El convivio, el viejito este. Y me acuerdo, estoy tan cansado, weón. Estoy súper cansado y bueno, no le estaba prestando mucha atención a lo que se estaba haciendo ya. Ok, vamos a ayudar a Jennifer aquí. Creo que estamos en la... Es que... Ah, mira, aquí tengo mi cofre. Y creo que todo esto lo puedo personalizar, ¿no? Elimar, creo que era eso. Cuño. Esto es del primer juego, me acuerdo. Y mira, esto es tal cual en el primer juego. Cosa más brutal. Esto es tal cual que arriba estaba la habitación de Tris, de hecho. Esto está cerrado. ¿Y qué hay aquí? A ver. Aquí no hay nada, pero esto es del primer juego. A ver que ahí si se ve alguno de estos papeles. No. Bueno, vamos a seguir los pasos para hablar con Jennifer. Por acá. Uf, el vueltón que tenemos que dar. Cerrado. La mierda.
Piece of shit.
Uh-oh.
Damned crystal.
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me. So, I'd rather keep certain things secret, for the time being.
Pretty tortured logic.
It may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes, I know, you'd lost your memory. Whatever. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you, while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed. Agreed?
Agreed.
Splendid. On to more pressing matters.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
All right, I'll talk to them. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquizitor.
¿Potestiquiz qué?
Potestaquizitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are.
Mm-hmm.
Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for? Ah, one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Geralt.
Ok. ¿Cómo es que se usa esa mierda? Les potestiquiz, ¿qué mierda esta?
Nothing here.
Él tiene que chillar o hacer un sonido o algo así. A ver. Ok, es por esta zona.
Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger.
A esta mierda.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Shh. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Por acá. ¿Por aquí?
Mounted Witcher just never took off.
¿Qué hay?
Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Ok.
Nothing here.
Y la Yennefer que se acabó con el origen. Vamos allá. Wow. Impresionante que... Creo que tiene... Sí, mira, tiene hasta los mismos cuadros. Qué brutal. Tun, 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 tun. Rim, prim, pim, pim. Ok, aquí estamos.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. But no matter. More importantly, I shall finally be able to contact Ida.
The Ida? Elven sage? What do you want from her?
Stay and you'll learn for yourself.
Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg, Gwynblade.
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iacus.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends, of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree, Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse, but I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, En Severn. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Let me guess. You want something in return.
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request. Stop guessing. Just listen. The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by
What now?
apologizing for acting like a boor, despite my asking you not to.
I'm sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Bravo. Oh, enough. Finish whatever it was you and the boys were planning to do. Then we'll begin.
Ok, vamos con Lambert. Qué loco que pusieron la misma fortaleza de Kaer Morhen que el primer juego. Trin, 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 trin.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri?
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Irritating, you mean?
Thought you liked people with bitchy streaks.
So long as they're women.
Then you found the best of them. Enough about that. The Circle of Elements awaits.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Phylacteria. Tengo que hacer una... Vámonos.
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Been thinking. You gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
Ok. Vamos a seguir al Amber a ver hasta dónde nos lleva. Wow, qué brutal. A ver qué tamaño es Kaer Morhen. Pero no es tan grande tampoco.
Geralt? Geralt?
Come on. Nothing here. Nothing here.
Adiós.
Shot. Oh, well, color me impressed.
Yeah.
You learned them tricks.
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zarakania.
Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Ok, apúrate, Lambert. No tengo toda la noche para ti aquí. Carne de hombre lobo.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. The castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
Cabaña junto al lago. Ok. Tenemos un nuevo marcador.
Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Ok, encuentra la barca. Imagínate. Ahora para encontrar ese puto barco. Debe estar por aquí en la orilla. Listo.
Water hag. Great. Last thing we need.
¿Dónde? ¿Dónde? Ah, mírala ya. Listo.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Bueno, vamos allá.
Geralt?
Dale, pues muévete. Ah, me tengo que sentar de paso.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose. Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Uf, de verdad que no se ve un carajo.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there. Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside.
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake old Speartip?
Sheesh, you're pricklier than Yen.
Ugh, don't fall in love with me. Let's go.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You
Pero
know
no es
this
un
valley's
niño.
uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
Probablemente tengas razón, vayamos a la cueva.
You're probably right. Let's go, straight to the cave.
Finally, something reasonable.
Parecerá que tenemos alguna poción del gato. Inventario, pociones. Ahora el lobo. Extracto de aparición, no. Equimara. Rayo. Oropéndola. Ventisca. Golondrina. Luna. Miel. Gato mejorado. Este. Inventario. Y vamos a quitarlo de aquí.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready? Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Ok, vamos allá.
Wall looks a little shaky. Art?
Mine not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
A ver qué hay por acá.
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha.
Bones. Pulverized.
Mm-hmm. Old spear tip's never been kind to guests.
¿Qué hay aquí?
Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
So soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Atravesar la cueva. Vamos a tener que matar a este cabrón. Viejo punta de lanza. ¿Será que lo podemos matar?
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. Scar on his chin, right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
Ok, ¿será que podemos saquear este cuerpo? Ah, mira, ojo de cíclope, orange, hígado de monstruo. ¿Aquí qué hay? Ah, una fogata. Florines. Ah, mira, kit de reparación de arma de jornalero. Piedra rúnica de Morana. Primera vez que veo esto. Cambezón de los arqueros de Verden. ¿Y era eso? A ver. Ah, mira, creo que ya puedo usar esta ballesta, mira. 6 potencia de ataque. Y esta tiene aumento de adrenalina, experiencia adicional por matar a un humanoide. Ok, perfecto. ¿Y esta en qué cambia? A lunar. No, vámonos de aquí. Virotes. Aquí. No tengo una linterna o algo. Linterna no, una cosa de esta, ¿cómo es? Una antorcha. Le pasa al Lambert que se queda ahí abajo.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen.
What? What are you doing? Killing monsters. Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
Ok, vamos allá.
Magic.
Ah, mira, un lugar
A
de
place of
poder.
power.
Mande para acá. Un punto de habilidad. No me viene para nada mal. Ok, continuamos el camino. Hay un troll allá al fondo.
Ha! See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
Ah, no me hace nada.
Which is to walk no more. Stops. East Mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Huh? Oh. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Solo queremos llegar al círculo.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Which is this thing one say, thing two do, thing three do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
Hay que correr. ¿Dónde está Lambert? Ah, míralo ahí.
We walk throws. News goes no far more. Witches, understand it?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to Witches castle. Locks lots there. Let him rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witches strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witches monster kills. Trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees, we smash.
No way. Witcher without his sword? It'd be like losing an arm.
Better arm lose than head.
Oh, shit. Nos van a reventar, nos van a reventar. Adiós. Piel de troll, no me jodas. Eso es pura piedra. Ok, vamos a continuar el camino.
Just a few steps more, and we're there.
Ooh, that's some serious panting. Out of breath, out of shape. Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest.
Ok, para el final deja la filactería en el altar.
How'd it go? Water, then
Listo.
earth, then air?
¿Y ahora? Enciende las antorchas que ok.
All right, phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axi, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
Didn't have to kill them.
But I could, so I did. 2 whoresons less in the world. Big deal.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
We all went through it.
That's just it. Not everyone made it. Lots of boys died here. Boys taken against their will.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Know what? Let's get out of here.
Don't like what you're hearing, huh? Witchers shouldn't talk like that. Know what else you won't like? After the trial of the medallion, I rode straight home to thank my daddy for everything. Want to hear what I did to him?
Lambert, please.
Thought we were opening up, having an honest talk. But fine, let's continue pretending everything's just peachy. The road beckons, my good man. Our companions await.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
Ok. Encuentra es que él iba yo a cazar el coliendido. Ok, bueno muchachos, yo voy a dejarlo hasta acá porque estoy súper cansado. Pero bueno, continuaré esta misión otro día y bueno, nos veremos en otro video. Así que hasta la próxima muchachos, cuídense. Adiós.